Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So till now we learned about various NLP concepts, which includes the various type of techniques for text pre-processing in NLP. We learn about the feature extraction techniques, which includes bag of words, TF-IDF and word embedding. Apart from this, we learn about theory of recurrent neural network, and we also learn the practical of recurrent neural network by applying sentiment analysis, right? Now in today's particular video we learned about how to extract important words, or we can say keywords, from the text that we have given as an input, right? So let's get started. So here we are going to extract the keywords from the given input, right? So for that we are going to use the Spacy library. As you know, Spacy library is well-known library to deal with the text data in any kind of NLP projects, right? So first of all, I have imported Spacy library. After that I import collection library and use the counter. So here what we are going to do, we take the most frequently comes words from the corpus, right? So first of all we apply the part of speech tagging, so that we came to know that how many nouns are there and which words are noun, how many adjectives are there and which words are adjectives, and what is the frequency of these all particular words, right? So we are here extract the nouns, adverbs, adjectives, verbs, right? After that we import punctuation from string library, and after that we need to import pandas library to import our dataset and performing various operation on our dataset, right? So here we have a dataset of BBC News in an Excel format, right? That include links, title and description, right? So using the pandas library, here we are going to import the function read underscore Excel, as we have a dataset in an Excel format, and store it into the TF variable. So here you can see the first 5 records of our dataset. After that, here you can see we have a 1068 records and 3 columns that can be seen by the using the shape of our dataset, right? Now the next part is we have to load the model of Spacy library. So here I have used the model of en underscore core underscore wave underscore large. LG means large model and en means English language, right? And core wave is the resource where Spacy collect the data. So here we have to first of all download the entire model. So for that we just use this command !python space -m space spacy space download and the model name. So here you can see the entire model is download. So I already downloaded before, so I got the requirement already satisfied, right? Now using the load function we can load the model. So Spacy dot load and whatever the model name is. So here in our case we have a en underscore core underscore wave underscore large model, right? And store it into NLP variable. Now so here I have made a function, right, called get underscore words and pass the input, which means text. So first of all I lower entire text by using dot lower function, right? After that entire text passed into the model that can store into the NLP variable. So NLP and whatever text is, and store it into doc variable, right? Now here we have initialized the result as a list, as we stored entire keywords from the text in a result list, right? Now we just looping the doc, which is the list of words of our text, right? So one by one it gives the words from the text to the token, right? And token dot text, we got the text, whatever words of the text our input is, right? Then later here we put the condition that can check whether that word is considered into the stop words or not. If you don't know about the stop words means you, I, the words that are more frequently or which is used for the sentence formation, right? That is no importance word in some of the problem statement, right? In our case, we don't need the I, am, is, right? You, model auxiliaries like you, should, may, can, we, right? So we have to ignore that words as our result, because here we are going to extract the important features from our text, right? So if these kinds of words are coming, we just ignore. For that we just continue, we just ignore here. If the text is punctuation means apostrophe s, right? uh, right, exclamation marks, question marks, at the rate, has, any kind of special character, that is also we want to ignore, right? Now the main part is here. We applied here part of speech tagging, which is the well-known text preprocessing technique. So I have already make a video on text preprocessing techniques. So if you haven't watched yet, then please watch out that videos. I have make a two videos, part 1 and part 2, and in which I have already explained at least 20 to 30 methods of text preprocessing, right? In which I have already explained the part of speech tag in a very detail with an example and practical. So please look out that. I will put the link of these text preprocessing videos in a description section, right? So here I give the overview of part of speech, right? So part of speech, which is well known as a post tag, is a process of converting a sentence into the respective forms. So here I have taken the example is I am yes and cat is cute, for example, right? So here I is the proper noun, am is the pronouns, yes is the proper nouns, and is the conjunction, cat is the noun, is the proper noun, sorry, pronoun, and cute is the adjective, right? So part of speech means it convert the entire sentence, or we can say words in the sentence, in our respective form, right? In that respective forms. So here we are going to extract the keywords which are considered as a proper noun, adjectives, noun, adverbs, or a verbs, right? So these all words that are coming in our paragraph that we need to extract here, right? So for that, here we are going to use our token, which is the word, and we use post underscore, right? And we match whether this respective forms is in our list or not. If it is our list, we have to append it, that token of text, in our result list, right? And we just finally return entire list. So here you can see the example. I have put this para, right, and called our get underscore words function. So we got these words, right? Northern India celebrates stories, etc., etc. These words are considered as a proper noun, adjective, nouns, adverbs, or a verb, right? So all these words are coming here, right? After that, we check the frequency of these words, right? So for that, we use the counter. So first of all, what we are going to do, we initialize the data as a dictionary and dt as a list, right? After that, we perform the for loop and iterate each description one by one, right? Now we got the each iteration one by one, and we got the text, or we can say description, one by one after the each iteration. So here we called our get underscore word function and pass the description one by one, and we got the result into the list format. So here counter only accept the set data type. So we have to convert our data into the set format, or we can say in a set data type. So we just here converted set, right? So our list will be converted into the set format and store it into the output, right? Here now after that we use the counter function and pass the output here, and dot we have a function of most underscore common, and here we going to use 20, which means the most common 20 words here we are looking for our input, right? and and store it into most common list, right? So what does counter function do? Counter function takes the all the words and count the frequency of these words, right, in particular description, or we can say text, and give the most 20 words in this particular list of words, right? After that we just perform the loop and store it each words into the dt list. Here I have printed the words. At last here we just stored all these words with a respective description into the JSON file. For that we just import the JSON library here, and we use the with method that can open the JSON file, which name is sample.json in a writing mode, right? And by using the JSON libraries, json.dump, we use the data. Here we have a stored entire keywords with the respective description into the data, and we use the out file. Out file means our json.json file, right? So here you can see the JSON file. So that's it for the video. If you find this video very informative and if you learned something new, then please hit the like button, share this video to your friends, and subscribe this channel.